I thought today I would kind of talk a little bit about my planner choice for 2020 and what I'm going to be using and why. So this is something that I've been giving it quite a lot of thought, if I'm honest, and some might say overthinking it. But I guess if you're kind of into your planners, you may understand or resonate with this as well. For me, a planner now, where I'm at in my life, is kind of, I need it. It is a big deal, and it's got to be right for me. So let me say that, like, before I had kids, before I had a kid, I had a lot more time on my hands, and the child that I do have right now, we also homeschool, so yeah, it's kind of like my time I don't necessarily have that much of, and come the evening, by the time said child has gone off to sleep and I've done the bits that I want to do, like she's like Beetlejuice. I think I said her name too many times and she appeared, but she was so good though. She was like gently knocking on the door. Her drinks bottle was in my room, so she wanted it. She's cooking a roast dinner with her dad. Looking forward to that later. Yeah, so by the time I've done like what I want to do of an evening, sometimes I do a little bit of work, sometimes I do a little bit of housework. Not very often. I do bits of housework in the day as well. I've been writing a book and I do that sometimes in the evening, and I also love to read and I do that quite a lot. And so before I had kids, I used to have lots more time on my hands and I used to be able to play more with my planners. I suppose I could make more time to play with my planners if I wanted to. There's lots of things I like to do, and it's a cross between time versus energy, and it's normally the energy thing, like, but at the end of the day I don't necessarily have the energy to sit up and kind of do things, so I often just flop and read my book. But prior to having children, I used to switch planners a lot, and I used to switch planner systems a lot. And so I never really had to make a 6-month or 12-month commitment. I say have to. I know I don't have to. I'm not stuck with it. But in terms of peace of mind, I find it easier now to stick with one system. And so for the last few years, can't even think how long, couple of years, I have been using a traveller's notebook system, and I have swapped between the standard size, like basically when they sort of started to become like popular and people like Webster's Pages started doing them. I had standard size first, then I went to personal size because I found the standard size just a bit too big, and then I went to B6 because I absolutely fell in love with like the square format, and I still love the B6 and I still love the square format. I make my inserts with a whole year's worth in them because I can't be doing with 3 months at a time. I like to have the whole year because I really hate it. Like, you go to the dentist and they make you an appointment for 6 months time, or we booked a holiday. We're going on a holiday later this year, and we booked that holiday at the beginning of the year. And yeah, I know you can have your books ready, your inserts ready, but I like to have them all together so I can see everything. And I worry that if I don't have my whole year, I worry that things will get missed. Similarly now, I worry that if I swap my planners or swap my like my inserts all the time, I kind of worry that I'll miss stuff and forget stuff, which, you know, I don't really want to do. So yeah, I like to have a whole year. I do love the Traveller's Notebook system, I really do, and I love the B6 size. I think that is my favourite, and I have B6 cover. I have a couple of fabric covers that my friend Jenny from Stitch and Weave, she made me. and they're just gorgeous. I've got a Care Bears one and a blue one with cloud fabric, which I absolutely adore as well. And I also have a leather one that Diane from Archive Journals sent me. I did an unboxing on my channel of that. She sent me that to like review and share with you guys, and I do love that. But I have found myself more and more lately pulling the diary insert out of the cover, and I don't know why. I think my main reason is because I don't have like a page marker. It would have solved a lot of my issues if I'd have just put a page marker in. I don't know why I didn't. But yeah, and I don't know, I kind of feel like I take my insert out a lot, and I don't know why I do that, and that doesn't bug me so much, but I was like, I haven't really been using it, and I was kind of thinking about, what do I want to do? Do I want to make my inserts again for next year, or do I want to change? And I had a de-stash of most of my planners, because I just wasn't really using them. Like, I used to change my covers all the time. Like, I used to change like my cover like every month, and I used to make like a new dashboard to go with them and things like that, and new inserts and new dividers, and I don't really have the time/energy to do that anymore. So I decided to let a lot of my planners go, so I sold them. I don't actually have any regrets, which is a good thing. And with the money that I made from selling the planners off, I actually bought myself a pair of teal sparkly Dr. Martin boots, which I love so hard, so I don't have any regrets for selling the planners. But I was having a de-stash, and there were 2 planners. Like, I've kept quite a few still, so it's not as though I don't really have any. I still cup of tea. John Mamie just brought me up a cup of tea. So lovely. Is that my fox mug? This was an eBay purchase a couple of years ago. But if you search for fox mug on eBay, I have actually still seen some of these. So cute. Yeah, I still have quite a lot of planners, even though I de-stashed a load. So I do still have quite a few. There's a few that I'll probably never get rid of, you know. It's just a few that are just like my all-time favourites that I won't get rid of, you know, and they span the sizes, so they span like, I'll never get rid of my A5 original that I use for my Christmas planner. I mean, that's in use, so I won't ever get rid of that. I won't get rid of a couple of, I certainly won't get rid of my B6s. I've kept 2 of my personal size TNs, and I've kept a couple of standard size TNs, and my 2 ring bound Filofaxes. They're both Maldens, both of which I never actually purchased for myself. One was given to me as a gift, and the other one was given to me by Filofax a while ago now, a year or 2 ago now, as a PR thing, and to like do an unboxing, and I never actually used it. And so anyway, over the course of the last year, it just keeps calling out to me. It just keeps calling my name. I'm going to show you. It's my favourite colour, or my colourways of all time. It is this. It is the Kingfisher personal size Malden, and this little beauty is a complete sucker to video and photograph. So right now I am looking at this, and it is a beautiful teal colour. It is greeny and blue at the same time. I look at it on the screen and it looks more blue, and I have this problem with photographing it and videoing it. It just doesn't look like the same colour on screen as it does in real life. What is that about? What is that about? I don't know, but it's absolutely beautiful. I have never used it. In fact, I can tell you when long ago it was, because I've still got the inserts in there, I think. 2017. 2017. So, I thought I would move back into rings again. It has been a long time since I've had rings, and yeah, I thought I'd give it a go. And I'll probably do another video setting this up. I'm out of ink in my printer at the moment, and I need to get some ink so I can print off some inserts. I ordered it via Amazon, and so it should actually be here today. So hopefully I might get a chance to do that today. But yeah, I thought I'd give it a go. I don't really take my planner out of the house, to be honest. I don't necessarily have that much need to. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a go again. I'm gonna give it a go again and see if I fall back in love with it. Yeah, I do love the Malden. I just love it. And I've got the ochre one as well, which I love. It's very autumnal and winter. I'm actually at the point where I'm like, I really want to move into this now, but I'm going to wait until January because I want to see out my B6 Traveller's Notebook, and then I'm going to move into this little beaut. Yeah, so I guess stay tuned. It's a kind of a long chatty video on what planner I'm going to be using for 2010 time machine for 2020, but there's not necessarily any rhyme or reason to moving back into personal rings. It's just that it's just been calling me, and I've had it out on my desk for a good month now, just looking at it, and I'm like, yeah, I want to use it. Now is the time to use it. And it also helps because recently Filofax sent me, you might have already seen it because I did an unboxing, they sent me the Saffiano notebook, which is in the same colour, and the clip book, same colour again, a nightmare on the screen. It doesn't look anything like the colour in real life. And when I got sent these, I just kind of looked at them and I was like, oh, you are just so much like my Kingfisher Malden. I forgot how much I love you. It's my favourite colour, so I want to use it. So that's what I'm going to use. Yeah, long-winded. Long-winded, so there's no rhyme or reason. I just felt it calling me. I feel like it's time to get use. It was saved from the D-stash. And yeah, time to put it into use. So that's what I'm going to use. So yeah, I will try and film a setting up video so you can see what I do in getting ready to set that baby up. Bye guys.